Ever feel like you're meant for something bigger, but your days look exactly the same? Like your brain's buzzing with million-dollar ideas, but your body is scrolling Instagram at 1 a.m., surrounded by snack wrappers and self-loathing? If that's you, don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, you're part of the most overambitious, underactivated generation in history. And no, you're not lazy. You're trapped. And in the next few minutes, I'll show you how to break out. There's this weird zone so many of us live in. I want to change everything, but I can't even change my bed sheet. It's not that you don't care. It's that you're mentally exhausted, stuck in quicksand, overstimulated, undercommitted. You wake up with fire in your head. Today's the day I finally do something. But then it's 6 p.m. You've scrolled, eaten, felt guilty, and done absolutely nothing. Tomorrow, same story. The truth is, we were never taught how to build a life. We were taught how to follow rules written by people who don't follow them themselves. And that's why today, we're going to walk through what I call the 5-stage escape plan. From stuck to unstoppable, no fluff. Just truth, systems, and momentum. Stage 1, stagnation, the invisible trap. This is where most people spend their entire lives. You're not failing, but you're not exactly living either. Wake up, snooze, commute, work, eat, crash, repeat. And all the while, your dreams aren't dying in some big dramatic explosion. They're dying slowly from quiet delay. Why? Because this system wants you exhausted. Let's talk numbers. The average person gets just 2 hours and 48 minutes of productive time per day. Over 63% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Wages have flatlined for 30 years, while housing, food, and healthcare have skyrocketed. We call it normal, but it's not normal. It's survival mode. A system where you own nothing, rent everything, and stay too tired to fight back. The lie that money doesn't buy happiness? Cooked up by people who already have it. Because here's a truth bomb. Money equals options. Options equals freedom. And freedom, that's happiness. So if you're stuck in stagnation, don't beat yourself up. Just recognize the system is rigged to keep you right here. Stage 2, ignition, the spark plus the resistance. This is where something clicks. Maybe you're watching videos like this. You feel the fire lighting up. I'm done being stuck. But heads up, this is where resistance hits hard. First, your circle. The people around you might feel threatened when you start changing. They'll say, "You've changed." And you know what? Good. Because people don't resist your growth. They resist what it reminds them they're not doing. Research from Harvard shows your social circle can directly influence your income, health, and ambition. So if your weekends are full of partying and passive scrolling, guess what? Your growth will flatline too. Next, the financial wake-up. Inflation silently eats your money. $1 today, worth just 70 cents in 10 years. That safe savings account, quietly shrinking. Here's the flip. If you invested just $5,000 in an index fund, earning 7% annually, after 20 years, you'd have 20,000 plus, inflation adjusted. That's the power of compounding. So here's your challenge. Download an investing app. Set a recurring deposit, even $2 a day. Spend 10 minutes a week learning where it goes. This stage isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. Stage 3, acceleration, building real systems. You've started moving. You're saving, investing, even saying no to distractions. But now comes the real game. What got you here won't get you there. This isn't about going beast mode. It's about smart systems. Here's the 3-part formula. Cash flow, connections, confidence. Let's look at cash flow first. If your job disappeared tomorrow, how long could you survive? If your answer is not long, you're not alone. 42% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings. You don't need to build Amazon. You need a cash machine, a skill you can monetize fast, freelance design marketing, VA work, digital products, coaching or tutoring, active income, not passive fantasies. Money buys you time, time buys you freedom. Number 2, connections. You can go far alone, but further together. Find people who stretch you. Message someone you admire. Leave a thoughtful comment. Join a niche forum. The myth of the self-made person? Just that, a myth. Number 3, confidence. This is the X factor, not arrogance, not faking it, just the quiet belief that I can figure it out. The people who win, they move before they're ready. So start, post that thing, pitch that idea, charge that price. Your future isn't waiting for permission, it's waiting for proof. Stage 4, expansion from survival to freedom. You're earning, learning, growing. Now, it's time to scale, not by working more, but by working smarter. Here's the core mindset. Assets equals freedom. Liabilities equals traps. Assets put money into your pocket. Liabilities take it out. Most people confuse the two. A fancy car, liability, a course you can resell. Asset, rental property, dividend stocks, skill sets that pay repeatedly. These are assets. Want real freedom? Make money work for you. Here's a simple illustration. Investing $10 per day in an index fund at 7% return. 10 years equals $52,000. 20 years equals $154,000. 30 years equals $335,000. That's a Starbucks order a day, or financial independence in 30 years. You've got 2 strategies. 1, diversification. Spread your energy across multiple asset classes. Lower risk, slower returns, greater stability. 2, high conviction focus. Double down on one thing you understand deeply. More risk, but 10x potential. Pick your path. Just remember, expansion isn't about showing off. It's about buying back time, energy, and choice. Stage 5, mastery and legacy, the end game. This is where most people want to be, but few ever reach. Your assets pay your bills. Your inbox doesn't control your calendar. You work because you want to, not because you have to. But here's the twist. Mastery isn't about money. It's about what you do with it. You've scaled the mountain. So, what now? Chase more zeros? Or build something that outlives you? Look at the greats. Warren Buffett, donating 99% of his wealth. Oprah, funding schools, health clinics. Jay-Z, teaching financial literacy. Because once your cup overflows, the next move is simple. Start pouring into others. Legacy isn't about being famous. It's about being remembered. Did you help someone rise? Did you leave behind tools that let others win faster? That's the final flex. So let's zoom out. You've just walked through 5 powerful stages: stagnation, ignition, acceleration, expansion, mastery. Now, ask yourself, where am I right now? And where do I want to be 12 months from today? Comment below. Own it. Let's be each other's accountability squad. If this hit home, don't just chase the next dopamine hit. Subscribe. Share it with someone stuck. And remember, your life won't change from motivation. It'll change from motion. Let's get moving.